Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos. For the first time, we're getting a minute-by-minute account of the fatal afternoon that killed 19 hotshots in the Yarnell Hill wildfire. 9 on your side's Simone Del Rosario has been poring over that report all day. She joins us in the studio with the tragic details of how the hotshots were trapped and who, if anyone, is to blame.
Valerie, the Arizona State Forester released this 122-page report today. They had organized an investigation team that spent 3 months analyzing what could have gone wrong in the deadliest firefighting tragedy since 9/11. Silence over the radio, a 33-minute blackout just before the flames engulfed the Granite Mountain hotshots. On that fatal Sunday afternoon in June, firefighting efforts were routine until a weather update came over the line. A warning of thunderstorms and wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Then at 3:26, a more severe update citing gusts of up to 50 miles per hour. The fire had switched directions. And at 3:50, the lookout, the lone survivor, announced he was leaving his post for safety. Shortly after, the hotshots radio in to say they're following an escape route to the safety zone. That was at 4:04. Then the radio went silent for 33 minutes. Around 4:20, the investigation team believes the hotshots took a more direct route to the safety zone. But in doing so, this hill blocks the view of the fire. At 4:37, the hotshots come back over the radio. The fire has cut off their escape route, and they prepare to hunker down in the emergency shelters. At 4:42, they deploy those shelters. It's the last anyone heard from the 19 fallen. Now, this timeline is just a very small portion of the report, and we'll be giving you a lot more detail at 10, including why investigators think the hotshots chose that route to safety instead of staying put in an area that was already burned, which is also considered a safety zone. And Valerie, I just want to mention that they didn't cite any kind of negligence in this report at all. It was just the inherent risk of firefighting.
It's so heartbreaking to hear. So what happens after this? Where does it go forward?
Well, basically, the investigation team gave a lot of recommendations for any kind of wildland rescue services. Basically, the biggest thing that I could find was that they want to see some kind of increase in resource tracking, maybe using a GPS, and also having some kind of weather services straight in the field.
Okay, thank you, Simone.